Howdy guys, I had a few people. We're here with Levi. Want to say hi? Me and Levi's here, and we had a few people ask me about this video. Stevie brought it up, and a few guys said they wanted to see this. What's going on is we're on this job. This was in the spring this year. Well, it was in the early summer. Like, look how slick the bark is. So it's like June, July, somewhere in that area. June. This is in June, and we had a wet spring. So, and then we're on the backside of this job, and there's probably, I don't know, there's probably 100,000 feet back here or something like that. And we end up having to, the road is so soft, we couldn't run the road. And that's a good thing about Tiny, you can run the road. But we got in this spot down there by this pond, you see on the other side of the den, you can see water standing down there. That we had to drive, we couldn't drive in the road because we were destroying the road. We couldn't drive in the road, we was going to destroy it. So we had to make a road beside the road out of like a corduroy mat road, where you throw the bigger pieces in the bottom and you take the smaller pieces and put on top the lemmy, maple and beech, that sort of thing, hickory tops, you know, stuff like that. And kind of mats everything in, and you use the truck. I lost the recording, so I don't know where it's at. But anyways, you do all that stuff, put it in, make a crossing, and I'm telling you, this mud is the top of mud you'd lose the machine in. I mean, the road is, I mean, there's nothing there. So right now the road still holds pickups and trucks up and stuff, but we can't haul wood across it because we'll destroy the road. But the rest of the road is fine, so Tiny can run on it. So we had to make like a little off ramp for Tiny to get off of and run out in this pond and then get back on the road once they got on the other side of this low area that stayed wet. And then, but it's cool. Check it out. Hope y'all like the video. I'll show you what I got later on. Now that was the only footage I had of it crossing that I could find. If I had more footage, I'd have to look at, see if I could come up with it. But it's actually starting to rain. You can see raindrops every now and then. I mean, it's wet, it's trying to rain, sky's trying to rain. In Stevie and him, I think there's about 50 to 70,000 feet that had to come on that side. But we had no turnaround for the truck, so the truck had to drive past me and turn around and come back. And Brutus is done cutting on that side, and we're just trying to get it skidded out and moved and get the logs out of here before the rain. So you'll see Rogers coming through there feeding Stevie. And this was when Rogers' transmission went out of his skidder, so and it's right before Buck, if you see this is right before the junkyard's motor went out too. But that right there on the right it don't look like it, but the water table is right there. I mean, the pond, it's part of the pond. The road I'm standing on almost moves when you cross it with Whiting, the gravel road. So I mean, it was not set up to hold up anything. And forget about skidding across anything like that. The skidders couldn't. I don't think the skidders could have pulled across that. They might have for a little bit, but they couldn't pull. They couldn't cross it as many times as what Tiny has been doing his thing. The fact that Tiny's never spinning, see, it just never tears nothing up. It just drives. It don't spin. The skidder always spins. Skidder's pulling plow, you know. So the fact that Tiny just drives on it, it helps it out a bunch as far as putting something like a crossing like that in and then it's surviving. But I'll shut up while Stevie loads this the rest of the way.